From the Detroit Free Press, it's Tuesday. Here are today's top stories, presented by Bush's Fresh Food Market. Calling all foodies, Bush's is hiring. Are you passionate about food, looking for growth, development, and excellent wages? Come grow with Bush's and apply online at bushes.com/join our team. That's Bush's, BUSCHS.com/join our team.
This is Christina Hall with the Detroit Free Press. It's all about Delta. The highly contagious coronavirus variant has gained a foothold across the U.S. and is creeping up in Michigan with 182 identified cases as of Friday, more than double the number of identified cases 3 days earlier. And the mutation is leaving a cascade of events in its wake. It's driving up cases, hospitalizations, and deaths, particularly among unvaccinated people across the country. It's unnerving federal public health officials who now recommend that vaccinated people in hotspot areas wear masks in indoor public places and be tested if they are exposed to someone with a suspected or confirmed case of the virus. It's prompting healthcare systems to mandate workers get the COVID-19 vaccine or lose their jobs. It's compelling federal officials and leaders in some cities and states to require government workers to show proof of vaccination or be subject to regular testing. It's propelling a harder push for vaccinations, even though federal public health officials say those who are vaccinated could still contract the virus and carry the same viral load as an unvaccinated person, potentially spreading the virus to the most vulnerable. And it's causing more people to roll up their sleeves and get inoculated, particularly in places with high case rates and low vaccination rates, as health officials say vaccines reduce the chance of serious illness, hospitalization, and death. Michigan is looking better than the rest of the U.S. for now. Michigan, South Dakota, and Vermont have the lowest 7-day case rates per 100,000 people, according to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Michigan was one of 6 states with moderate community transmission level. The rest were substantial or high community transmission levels. On Monday, the CDC listed 31 counties in Michigan with substantial or high community transmission levels.
For the Detroit Free Press Autos team, I'm Jamie LaRue. There are certain vehicles that appear on the silver screen that become as memorable as a movie itself. The 1968 Mustang GT that Steve McQueen races through San Francisco in the movie Bullitt is the best example. The car sold at auction a few years ago for close to $4 million. Then there is a 2004 Pontiac Aztek SUV that schoolteacher turned drug dealer Walter White drives in the hit series Breaking Bad. It was chosen because of its bland design, which was a metaphor for White's bland suburban existence, but his underlying ugliness as he falls deeper into a life of crime. That Aztek sold for $7,800 at auction recently. Dennis McCarthy casts cars for a living. He looks for a vehicle that helps to tell the story. For example, in the movie Bruce Almighty, the car he chose as God's personal ride was a rare and sexy Saleen S7 in white. Sometimes Hollywood directors or producers turn to classic car clubs for a period piece. That's how car collector Harry Clark made $12,000 renting his Packard and Rolls Royces for a day of shooting the movie The Good German in 2004. The cars were only on screen for 15 seconds, but they added authenticity to the story, he said.
I'm Sue Salaski, Detroit Free Press food writer. The Detroit Pistons' newest star, Cade Cunningham, is vegan and follows a plant-based diet. He's teamed up with Eat Just as the brand ambassador for its Just Egg products. Just Egg is a protein-rich, pourable product that scrambles like and looks like eggs and is touted as tasting just like eggs. Eat Just also has a toaster-ready folded egg product like those on fast food breakfast sandwiches. The egg-like products are made entirely from plants, so there is zero cholesterol. To celebrate his arrival in Detroit, Eat Just and Cunningham collaborated with Folk Detroit, creating the Cade Stack, a vegan sandwich. Starting Wednesday, Folk Detroit will offer the sandwich for a limited time. It's $10 and features the folded Just Egg along with shakshuka cheese sauce, lettuce leaf basil, greens, rosemary potato crisps, all on Zingerman's plant-based bread. Cunningham recently told Veg News he decided to go vegan as an experiment to see how his body would respond. Folk Detroit is located in Detroit's Corktown neighborhood.
I'm Andrew Hammond for the Free Press Sports Department. The Detroit Tigers were off on Monday, but that didn't stop the good news from hitting the doorsteps of Comerica Park. Catcher and outfielder Eric Haase has been named AL Rookie of the Month for the month of July. It's the first time that a Tiger has won the award since 2010. In July, Haase hit .265 with 9 home runs, 29 RBIs, adding in 3 doubles, 6 walks, and an on-base slugging percentage of .945. The Tigers will be back in action this evening at Comerica Park as they take on the Boston Red Sox starting at 7:10 p.m.
For more stories from the Detroit Free Press, be sure to check out freep.com. That's FREEP.com. If you're a fan and want to support our quality local journalism, subscribe. Go to freep.com/special offer.